Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Jeremy Fox Miller. This is Aaron Nix. Or this way. Or what? Staying alive, staying alive. Oh, sorry, folks. And this is a college football prediction show.
Yeah.
This is Aaron's first. He's not very versed in the college football world, but we're going to give it a good old college try. Right, Aaron?
I see what you've done there. Very good. Very good. I know shitloads about the NFL. I know nothing about college football.
Let's roll down the top 25 real quick.
Roll Tide.
Yes, absolutely. Roll down the top 25 real quick. We will go through number 1, Clemson, going up against Boston College. Clemson is a 27-point favorite, but it has been announced today that Trevor Lawrence is tested positive for COVID-19, will not play against Boston College, and is also doubtful to play against Notre Dame next week. Big games, big losses. Does Clemson still go over Boston College, Mr. Nix?
Yeah, comfortably by 30 points.
I think they cover.
I do, I know a lot about American football, just not college football, but I do know about Trevor Lawrence. I used to listen to First Take, amongst other people, wax lyrical about how he's obviously very important to that. I'm not going to say franchise because they're not. One thing that I really have a bee in my bonnet about with college football is the lack of monetization for players, actually. That really pisses me off.
It's getting better.
But it's still not nearly on a par as it should be.
No,
I'm not saying that they should get paid as, but the argument has always been, well, they get scholarships. Those scholarships are not worth, the billions and billions of dollars of revenue that the teams make. So,
absolutely.
And not every college player is guaranteed a payday in the NFL as well. So for some of them, monetization is very important for a decent living going forward.
Mm-hmm.
That's why college education, very important, kids, stay in school. Because I didn't, and look where I am now, doing a podcast with this knacker.
Hey, I'm in school and I'm doing this podcast, so
he's doing this podcast for school, and I'm here basically getting. Well, I'm not even getting I'm not even getting a wage for basically being his full-time carer, which is quite depressing. So, it is what it is. But yeah, I don't see Clemson having an issue against Boston College. I know for a fact that Boston College are not very good. They are terrible. They are not going to pose a problem. Frankly, you could step in at quarterback for Clemson. They'd have no problem dispatching Boston College. Notre Dame might be a completely different story depending on how the backup is. But, hey, you got to learn from an early area that it is next man up. So, you can't just rely on Trevor Lawrence.
Indeed. Next is the number 2 team in the country, my Alabama Crimson Tide. Sorry, I'm a little biased. Going up against the Mississippi State
Why do you support Alabama, just out of curiosity? Is that because they're the best team and they constantly kept winning? Is Nick Saban still the head coach?
Nick Saban's still the head coach. My father played at Alabama. I was supposed to play at Alabama. I got injured in high school and lost my scholarship.
Oh, that old chestnut. I could have been a contender, and then my knee blew out, and then I ended up being a chemistry major instead. Yeah, I've heard that chestnut many a time.
Yeah. Alabama... Yeah. Even without,
I had a chance to play for Arsenal, mate, but I turned down the contract, mate. My knee hurt,
Okay, sure. Fuck you.
You people are so full of shit, honestly.
I can't stand
you playing for Alabama, for really.
I was one of the best in the state. Thank you very much.
Really? Excellent. I look forward to it. Is this the same state that gave you wrestling training under Randy Orton?
No, that was it. Oh, no, that was Lima. So yeah, okay. Either way. Besides the point, Alabama without Jaylen Waddle, still comfortably favorited.
Where's Waddle play?
Jaylen Waddle was the starting wideout. He's the fastest person in college football. When
we say fastest, you mean what, over
4.2440 speed.
I do know that I forgot what they call it now, where they get all the college players to work out.
The combine.
Combine, that's it. Combine harvester. I do know that that's very fucking fast. I'm pretty sure if I ran that, I'd probably be around the 16 region. Not a fast man by any means. No, I don't think I'd complete it, to be honest. Just saying, that's how terrifying. Yeah, no, from what I can tell, this is going to be a bit of a breeze.
Yeah, Alabama's a 30 and a half point favorite to beat Mississippi. Which
You know what? I'll take the under just because. Whatever, why not?
Okay.
I'll take the under. I was watching Scott Van Pelt have a proper whinge about over and unders, and he said that more than likely it goes with the under. So there you go.
Oh yeah, have you watched some of his bad beats? Oh,
Sometimes I'll watch him after the Monday night game if it's on, like depending on the stream or the link I've got. And yeah, I love how moody he is. Actually, he basically looks like a much healthier version of me. He has to shave as well, obviously.
Yes. So next game, the Georgia Bulldogs coming off their loss against Alabama.
Is that Georgia Tech?
No, just regular, just different. Georgia is the SEC. Georgia Tech's ACC.
What's the difference between Georgia and Georgia Tech?
Georgia is in Sanford. No, I'm sorry. Georgia is in Athens, Georgia. Georgia Tech's in Atlanta.
Oh, okay. So they're in completely different states.
No, they're in the same state. They're just in different cities.
I thought Athens was in Greece.
No, there's an Athens, Georgia.
No, I'm pretty sure. Oh, really? So I wonder which one came first. The pantheon of greats, the home of basically all the fucking history of the world, Greece, or fucking Hicktown in Georgia.
Oh my God.
You know what? Fuck you, Georgia Tech. Which one's in Atlanta and which one's not?
Georgia Tech's in Atlanta.
Okay, we'll go with Georgia. Okay, so Georgia can fuck off. Georgia Tech, I'll support you because you're actually
Georgia is where Tony Schiavone came from, by the way.
Well, even more reason to fucking slag them off. Get fucked. I think he used to call their games.
Yes, he did. Georgia is playing Kentucky, an SEC rivalry. Georgia is a 17-point favorite. Kentucky coming off of a couple big wins, making Tennessee look bad. Who do you think, Mr. Nix, Georgia or Kentucky?
I think Kentucky will win because they have marvelous chicken. Fucking gonna be a car crash. Do you know what? Fuck it. I'll pick Kentucky. I reckon Kentucky will beat the spread.
Okay.
Write it down, whoever's watching this.
Please write it down.
I won't even fucking remember what fucking day college football's on by the end of this week. I'm gonna get so trashed on fucking rum. It's gonna be ridiculous.
I'm going to go with Georgia, but it's going to be close because I think Stetson Bennett IV, the Georgia quarterback, he's coming off of a big loss.
What's his name?
Stetson Bennett IV.
Stetson Bennett IV. Like, we didn't learn our lesson the first 3 times, right? We just thought, yeah, sure, Stetson. Isn't a Stetson like a hat? Isn't that like a Wild West hat? I'm pretty sure that's it. I know my shit. I've seen John Wayne films. Stetson Bennett IV. Just one step away from that famous quarterback, Engelbert Humperdinck V. Like, where do these people get these names from? I thought my name was crazy, but Jesus Christ, these people, honestly. Stetson.
I mean,
you know what? Just for having such a ridiculous name, I hope you lose the spread.
You will be shocked on some of these names. I'm just saying.
I can't wait.
Next game is Memphis Tigers going up against the Cincinnati Bearcats.
The Cincinnati Bengals. I know they're bad, but they can't surely have dropped down into college.
I keep forgetting. It's so close. It's Bearcats and Bengals.
Joe Burrow is so shit. He's dragged them back into college.
Jesus Christ. Cincinnati, the 7th-ranked team in the country, undefeated, going up against the Memphis Tigers.
They're not a team that I hear mentioned a lot when people talk about college football. I never hear anyone mention Cincinnati, so they must be great.
Cincinnati.
Are they a breakout team?
They're a middle-of-the-road team. They're a big team in Ohio. They get very buried because of Ohio State.
I was going to say, you know all about Ohio, so
yeah. I do.
I'd love to go to a college game. I reckon it'd be fantastic.
I went to the Ohio State-Michigan game.
I feel really old, though.
Right? Oh, dude!
Trust me, it will not. 15-year-olds.
It will not matter. It will not matter. I was in front of a bunch of college.
Well, maybe not in America, but over here, where we actually respect young people.
Oh, fuck off! Cincinnati is a 6.5-point favorite over Memphis. Cincinnati did not play last week due to COVID-19. Memphis did. Memphis won. Who do
I'm
you
going to go
think?
with Memphis then.
You're going to go with Memphis. All
Yeah,
right.
I like the idea of I like continuity, and I think there's something to be said about teams that consistently play over
Oh,
teams that have a stop-start system.
I did not see this. I have the over-unders on here. The over-under for this Memphis-Cincinnati game is 55.5.
Play the over.
Play the over. Okay. Let's go back. Alabama, Mississippi State's over-under 64.
Under.
Under. Okay. Georgia and Kentucky's over-under 42.5.
Which one's got Stetson?
That
Bennett,
would be Georgia.
Cowboy the fifth. That would take under then. Fuck that guy.
That would be Georgia.
Probably a lovely kid, but screw your name.
Yeah. He's known as the mailman. He came from.
I've got to fucking support him then. I spent 17 years as a postman, for fuck's sake. Stetson Bennett the fourth, mate. He'll probably throw for 7 touchdowns, 450 yards of rushing. He'll be fine.
Yeah. He's got.
Stetson. You're named after a hat, so let's hope nobody puts a hat on you, Sunshine.
Right, and then the Clemson.
I know all the catchphrases.
And then the Clemson-Boston College game does not have an over-under right now because they're still trying to figure out what's going to happen with Trevor Lawrence.
I'll still take the under.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Next game is a rivalry game. The battle of the state up north, Michigan State and Michigan. Michigan coming off of a big win against Minnesota, knocking them off of the top 25. Michigan State.
Isn't that Jim Harbaugh's territory?
Yes. That is Jim Harbaugh's Michigan.
There is a tiny, minute amount of knowledge coming out of my brain right now from just years of listening to Stephen A. Smith scream. I know that Jim Harbaugh is he still head coach for one of them?
Yes, he is still head coach for Michigan. Still has not.
His job was in danger for a while, wasn't it?
Well, he hasn't beaten Ohio State since he got hired.
Yeah, that's kind of like literally all there is to it. If you're there.
That you have to beat
that's
Michigan.
Your Super Bowl.
You have to beat Michigan State. You have to beat Michigan State, and you have to beat Ohio State. He's beaten Michigan State plenty of times. He has never touched Ohio State, and I don't think it's going to start this year. Just a hot take. Sorry, Michigan fans. Ohio State's whooping your ass. All over. But this game, Michigan State, I mean, you really don't have that much of a sample size. The Big Ten just started.
Yeah, didn't it
last
just start
week.
last week?
Yeah. So the over-under is 52. Michigan is favorited by 24.5. 24.5.
I mean, why not take the over?
All right. Do you think Michigan or Michigan State?
Michigan.
Michigan. Okay. Who was in the Memphis-Cincinnati game? Who'd you want? Didn't you say Memphis?
Yeah, let's go with Jerry Lawler's team.
Oh, God. Yeah, I'm going to go Cincinnati because, Ohio pride. Next game.
I didn't realize you had any pride. Never mind.
Oh, fuck off. Next game we have is Kansas State, the 16th ranked.
No man that votes for Donald Trump on a regular basis has pride.
16th ranked team in the country, Kansas State, going up against the West Virginia Mountaineers. West Virginia is favored by 4.
The Mountaineers, eh?
Yes. They are also, the over-under is 45.5. West Virginia led by, here you go. Here's a name for you. Jared Daggy.
Mm-hmm.
Is
that a guy from the Subway ads?
No, Jared Daggy, he's a transfer from Texas Tech. He came to West Virginia on a graduate transfer.
He transferred from Texas to West Virginia.
Yes.
Jesus Christ, life's bad, huh?
But he's getting starting stats. He's starting the games. He's playing for him. So
that's probably why he transferred.
Yep. West Virginia or Kansas State, sir?
Kansas State.
Kansas State. All right. I'm going to go K-State as well. Skylar Thompson, their quarterback, is
yeah, that's exactly what I picked. Yeah, good plan.
Now, this one is a shock that this team actually got into the top 25. The Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, who this is their
I'm sorry, what? The Coastal Carolina Chanticleers.
Chanticleers.
Chanticleers. What, is that like chandeliers for homeless people? What the fuck is a chanticleer? Explain that to me.
I'm going to guess it's some kind of bird because that's what it looks like. Some kind
What,
of
they live in the Peruvian rainforest? Like, who's got chanticleers? Who won't cut one day and thought, you know what, our football team needs to be called the Chanticleers? Mm-hmm. French fried potatoes.
To be fair, Coastal Carolina has not had a football team. This is their second year.
Sounds like they haven't had civilization for a while either. But
this is their second year as a prominent football team, and the Chanticleers are 5-0, 3-0 in conference, and they are
high like a good Chanticleer does.
And the over/under is 60.5. Which are you going for, sir? Georgia State or the Chanticleers of Coastal Carolina?
I mean, just because I have absolutely no clue why they're called the Chanticleers. Coastal Carolina Chanticleers football. Here we are. Why is Coastal Carolina the Chanticleers? The Chanticleer is derived. This is the education now with Aaron next. The Chanticleer is derived from Geoffrey Chaucer's Canterbury. Oh my God, how did I not know that? I've read that fucking book. Specifically the Nun's Priest Tale. Yeah, in the early 60s, Coastal's athletic teams were known as the Trojans to the group of Coastal students and their English professor, basketball coach, Cal F. Maddox, brought up the idea of a new mascot, hence they are now called the Chanticleer, which is actually a rooster. So a giant cock, basically. Yeah, let's go with the Chanticleers because that has got to be the most ridiculous team name I've ever heard in my life. And I was talking about MK Carrier.
Trust me, you've got some doozies in this one for sure.
Yeah. Or is there a team called FC Doozy? Because that would be great.
No, but there
you go. I'm trademarking that. That's my thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
going Coastal as well. I honestly think they might run the table.
I might go Postal. Never mind Coastal. Fucking listen to all this nonsense, honestly.
Oh, Jesus. Next game is Iowa State, the Fighting Cyclones, going up against
my favorite team.
Going up against the Kansas Jayhawks, who are 0-5. Iowa State is 28.5-point favorite. And
I have a sneaking suspicion Iowa State might get the win here.
Yeah.
Could be a strong dub this weekend.
And the over-under is 52.
I'm going to go with the over. I'm going to go with Iowa State. Weirdly enough, I have quite a few connections to Iowa State. My partner actually went to their university. Quite cool. They did a little like kind of a exchange program for a couple of weeks. They spent time, and so basically half of them, so they all went to Chicago, and then half of them went to Michigan, and the other half went to Iowa and to the universities. And my partner went to Iowa State and actually checked out their departments and stuff like that. So she actually knows a little bit about Iowa State, which is kind of cool.
That's awesome.
So we'll root for Iowa State. Why not?
All right. Next game is Notre Dame, the Fighting Irish, going up against Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets.
The Fighting Irish actually played over here. I don't know if you remember it. They came over to Ireland and played at the Aviva Arena. So that was not an Irish accent, by the way, because I have no clue. All I know how to do is Conor McGregor. 3 downs! Gospel Notre Dame, isn't it? They're called the Fighting Irish. Like, if there's one thing the Irish know how to do, it's how to whip some ass. So, gotta go with
They are 20-point favorites.
Aren't they the fourth best team in the country?
They are the fourth best team in the country.
See, I remember what you said because I clearly did no research.
Yes, fourth best team in the country. They are a 20-point favorite against Georgia Tech, and the over/under is 57.
Is this the Georgia Tech that resides in Atlanta?
Yes.
Yes.
This is the Georgia Tech that Roman Reigns.
That Tony Schiavone doesn't like.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm going to always root for them because fuck Tony Schiavone. I still got to pick Notre Dame. They're fourth ranked for a reason. They're obviously going to give Georgia Tech a fucking good hiding. Yes. Is the Georgia Tech? Are they the Georgia? They're not called the Georgia Tech Bulldogs, are they?
No, the Georgia Bulldog. Georgia is the Bulldogs.
Okay, Georgia which one did Roman Reigns play for? He played for Georgia Tech.
He played for Georgia Tech. They're the Yellow Jackets.
Okay, they're the Yellow Jackets.
Yes.
Okay. I'm still going to go with Notre Dame, but.
All right. Next game is the Indiana Hoosiers going up against
Oh, these fucking Hoosiers, eh?
Going up against the
You'll be
Rutgers.
such a fucking Hoosier.
Going up against the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. The Hoosiers coming off a big win
The
against.
Rutgers Scarlet Knights.
Yes. Indiana knocked off Penn State, who was sixth ranked in the country. They knocked them off in overtime. And
Penn
that was
State
a big
have done
win.
well to rebound after all the fucking bullshit and scandals.
Absolutely. And
fucking horrendous. I know all about Sandusky, man. It was fucking horrible.
For Indiana to end up beating Penn State was a big statement win for the Hoosiers. They go up against the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, who haven't won a Big Ten game since they joined the Big Ten a few years ago. They finally won one this week. They beat Michigan State last week. Who do you like, Indiana or Rutgers?
Indiana.
Yeah, for sure. Indiana's an 11-point favorite in this game, and the over-under has no line. That's less than ideal.
Interesting.
Yeah, indeed.
Hard to pick on that one.
The Wisconsin Badgers and Nebraska Cornhuskers, that game has been canceled due to COVID. It's been canceled due to COVID-19 because...
What, did it cull all the Badgers, did it?
The Badgers reported 16 active cases of COVID-19.
Fucking hell, keep him busy, are we, at those college parties, boys? Jesus Christ. I mean, you know.
Last week it was Florida getting half their fucking football team.
I have a lot of opinions about COVID-19, which would upset a lot of fucking melts.
But I do too.
I mean, at the same time, I understand when it comes to close proximity in sports, you have to have some kind of understanding of rules. So yeah, disappointing. The Badgers. Obviously, a lot of my friends are from Wisconsin, Dexter, Lance, those kind of gangs. So they don't really know too much, but I know about the Wisconsin Badgers.
Yes. Next game on the docket. This is a Big Ten rivalry. It is the Texas Longhorns. Hook 'em horns.
Why is it called the Big Ten?
Is
there just 10 teams in there?
No, the Big Ten. This is actually kind of funny. The Big Ten.
12 now.
The Big Ten have 11, I believe.
Is that just to piss people off who are OCD or something? Or is it run by an autistic geezer?
8, 9. Oh no, the Big Ten have 14 teams.
What?
What it was the Big Ten when they originally came out. They were 10 teams: Michigan, Wisconsin, Ohio State, Michigan State.
Why was it called the Big Ten?
Were
they like the originators of college football? Or?
They were some of the originators of college football. Michigan, Ohio State, Iowa, big names in college football.
Why did they not change it to the Big 14?
Because that just sounds retarded.
So does the Big Ten.
I mean, to be fair. But either way, we don't have...
Isn't there like 250 odd teams in college football?
There's Division I, where there's like, I think 100-something. Division II, Division III. Yeah, there's like up to like 7 divisions of college football. So, yeah, it's fun to try and follow college football. As long as you stick with the main numbers, you're fine. Once you get into like Northern Carolina, Aztec, Pueblo, fucking, the fighting geriatrics, it's all bad.
Fighting geriatrics versus the rabid beavers. Yeah.
Yes.
I've known many a rabid beaver in my time, trust me. Oh my lord.
Perfect for a college podcast. So we have the Texas Longhorns.
When are we getting Scott Van Pelt on this show? When's he coming?
Oh, dude, I would love to get SVP on this show.
I think he'd annihilate us.
Oh, absolutely.
I think he'd hate me. I think he'd legitimately hate me. And do you know what?
I'd
probably just rinse him for looking like a malnourished version of me. So.
I could try to get SVP on this show, actually.
You could try. Try being the very operative word there.
Well, my director...
You got more chance of Hitler fucking coming out of retirement,
actually, no. My this director of the school used to be a producer for like 30-some years at ESPN. So he worked with Dan Patrick, Scott Van Pelt, and all them. So
they hated him so much they turfed him out and so he could teach you.
Oh, fuck off. No, he actually retired, and he's a good guy. So, sorry.
You're not going to say he's a shit guy there, are you? Because he's probably going to watch this. Hi, whoever you are. No idea.
Hi, Gus.
Hi, Gus.
So, We have the Texas Longhorns, hook 'em horns, going up against the number 6 ranked Oklahoma State Cowboys in a Big 12 rivalry. Oklahoma State, a 3.5-point favorite. And the over-under is 58.5.
Is that JR's team? Oh, no, that's Sooners, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Sooners. We'll be talking about them in a little bit.
Yeah, we will. I don't know. Oklahoma State?
Oklahoma State? I mean, Chuba Hubbard for Oklahoma State's been pretty hot. He is by
Is
far...
he related to Mother Hubbard?
No.
Shame.
Jesus Christ. Sam Ehlinger, the quarterback for Texas, they are on a red-hot streak. I'm going to say Oklahoma State wins, though. I don't know if they cover the spread. Well, they'll definitely cover the spread, but take the under. I don't think
Speaking of covering spreads, I'm looking forward to a very active weekend.
The next game is a team that you actually know. The Boise State Broncos.
Yes, that's my team.
Yes, the blue field.
Mate, that's what I support. Not because they're called the Broncos. I'm a huge Denver Broncos nut. It's because they're called blue field. And I remember seeing that for the first time thinking, that's fucking cool.
Oh,
that's
by the way,
cool.
Coastal Carolina has a green field, like a teal field.
They should just have a cock-shaped one for the Shanks players.
Boise State is the number 25th ranked team in the country. They are a 14.5-point favorite going up against the Air Force Academy. Fighting Falcons. The over-under.
Fighting Falcons. Well,
the over-under is 49. The Falcons have beaten Boise State 3 years running.
What's the record of the Boise State Broncos going into this game?
They just started, so they're 1-0.
Undefeated.
Yes, that's why.
We're gonna win the bowl, all the bowls. I mean, what? Sugar Bowl, Rice Bowl, Cereal Bowl. I don't know, one of those. There's a load of. You know what's really great, right? One day, many moons in the future, some old, really passionate college football guy is going to sit down. He's finally going to work out that YouTube. He's going to finally a YouTube channel that talks about football I like. And he's going to sit there. He's going to be on his porch with his shotgun and his iPad. And he's going to see this fucking fat, disgraceful excuse of a sports broadcaster called Aaron Nix talking about cereal bowls, and he's going to be like, this motherfucker, how dare you insult the great traditions of North Carolina and American football, and I'm going to fucking make sure I'm going to rape you so hard that your fucking grandchildren are going to feel it, God damn it, like fucking insult my shit. I'm just, fuck it, mate. I can't wait for the cereal bowl. It's going to be the Boise State Broncos versus the fucking South Carolina Chanticleer fucking Frushhawk Diamond-esque unitards of the third division. I don't fucking know. Like, you know, I cannot wait for the Boise State Broncos are going to win because they're my team, and I support them because they have a blue field and because they're called the Broncos. I have no idea who plays for them. I don't care. They're great. I fucking support them. And if anyone from the Boise State Broncos ever watches this or gets in contact, I will happily wear a shirt for the rest of the season. So send me a free jersey because I need clothes. Because ultimately, I'm probably going to be homeless at this rate.
Your third string quarterback, Brett Rippon, came from Boise State.
Exactly. Yes. And look how well he's done.
The next game is probably the biggest game on the card. And that is the Ohio State Buckeyes.
OH?
Number 13. Ohio. Sorry.
OH? You just had a proper retard moment there, didn't you? Eugene of college football just struck there. That was fantastic. OH? Oh, wait. I mean, IO.
Oh,
we all know what OI stands for. Oi.
They are going up under the lights at Happy Valley.
Over them?
They're going under the lights at Happy Valley to go against. That's where Penn State is from.
It's quite disturbing because there's a TV series called Happy Valley over here, and it's about a serial rapist in Halifax.
Oh, shit.
Good series, actually.
The Penn State Nittany Lions coming off of a overtime loss to the Indiana Hoosiers. Ohio State is a 12.5-point favorite. The over-under is 64 points.
I have a Nittany Lions jersey.
Really?
A proper one, yeah. So, like, it's so random. There's in Kent, which is the county over from where I live, they used to have this very famous market. We have, over here, we're big on markets, which are kind of like giant yard sales, which they have in, like, fields, you know.
Okay.
Like garage sales, I don't know what you guys call them. And there was a pitched area there that would always sell American merchandise, like just completely random off the cuffings. And he was selling for about, I think it was the equivalent of about $20 of brand new college football jerseys. And he had this Nittany Lions one, and it was the only one that fit, and I've still got it. It's actually, like, you know, just randomly, it's actually a really nice jersey, to be fair. And it's got Nittany Lions. It's a proper stitched jersey, and it's a really nice jersey.
Beautiful.
I'll dig that out. It's in my mum's loft somewhere, and I'll wear that on one of these shows.
One of these little college projects.
Show a bit of love for the Nittany Lions.
Hell yeah! So, are you going for the Nittany Lions against the Buckeyes?
No, I'm going to go with the Buckeyes. I'm not going to go against OH.
IO. Yes.
OHOI.
Right that time.
Ahoy.
Oi, oi.
Ahoy. If they're OHOI, they're ahoy. Ahoy. Yeah, which is, you know, we're back to the Buccaneers. Ohio Buckeyes, from what I can tell, are actually very serious about winning games. So I expect them to win.
Yeah. I expect. I don't know. This is always a close game for me. I've watched a few of these. Justin Fields for Ohio State. He went off 20 of 21, 276 and 2 touchdowns in the last game against Nebraska. He also ran 15 carries for 54 yards and a touchdown. So I mean, the man's a dual threat. I'm going to take Ohio State, but I think it's going to be close.
Yeah, I'm going to stick with OH.
I'm definitely not taking the over because 60-some points on an over is fucking ridiculous.
I'll take the over. Sounds like a laugh. I've got the ahoy fucking Buckeyes, mate, and the over.
All right. The next game is the Arkansas Razorbacks, who have been very shocking in the SEC this year, going up against the number 8 ranked Texas A&M Aggies.
Some might say that they've had quite a sharp offense.
The Aggies are I fucking hate you sometimes. The Aggies are a 12-point favorite.
The Aggies. Don't be starting no aggro, bruv. Otherwise the Aggies have come for you.
And the over-under is 54.5.
I swear this podcast giving me diarrhea, bro. Don't know why. My colon just feels very loose at the moment. Might be all the caffeine I've had tonight.
Yeah, maybe.
Possibly. I'm definitely going to have a proper shit after this. Sorry, who are the teams?
The Texas A&M Aggies and the Arkansas Razorbacks.
I do know that Texas A&M used to have some fucking bellend at quarterback called Manziel. Is that correct? I remember him. He worked out really well for Cleveland.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I had something in my nose. The fucking, I don't know, the Aggies.
You're going to go with the Aggies? I'm going to go with Arkansas because they have.
What does A&M stand for?
That's a good question.
Thanks for your impending knowledge there.
I don't know. There's so many A's. There's A&M. There's A&T.
There's so many A's. Yeah, there is if you go to Canada, eh?
Oh, my God. Oh, that's fucking hell.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
The next game is the Missouri Tigers going up against Missouri, yes. Going up against the 10th-ranked Florida Gators, who have not played in 2 weeks because of COVID-19. The last time they did play, they got beaten by the Texas A&M Aggies. Florida are a 12.5-point favorite. The over-under is 61.5.
Titus O'Neill's team, the Florida Gators. We'll go with the other team because the Gators are, pandemic central.
Ooh. I like Missouri. Connor Baselick is very good so far. He's definitely shocked the SEC. 70 of 99, 893 yards passing, 4 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Kyle Trask for Florida, though, is just lights out. 74 for 103, 996 yards, 14 touchdowns, and only 1 interception. I like Missouri to win this, but I think Florida's going to do it, and I'm taking the under because I don't think 61.5 is anywhere near what either team's going to score.
Missouri in the over.
Missouri in the over. Okay. Now we have the Navy midshipmen going up against the SMU Mustangs.
In the Navy. Oh, yes, you can sleep with other men in the Navy.
Oh, wow.
It's got to be the Navy, isn't it? Like,
SMU are 13-point favorites.
Did SMU get a death penalty once?
What?
That's what they call it, don't they? When they completely destroy you for fines or whatever. SMU got done, didn't they? Many years ago for I can't remember what it was for. They got what they call the death penalty in college football, didn't they?
Oh yeah. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Southern Methodist University, SMU.
Where's that?
Texas.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yep. 58.5 point favorite, 58.5 is the over/under for this game, by the way. Who do you like?
The Navy.
Who
Who doesn't like some of them lovely sailor boys? You would assume SMU would win this game, right?
You would assume SMU would win this game.
But you never know. Fuck it. Let's roll with the Navy.
All right. You got the
bum them off the field.
Do you think they'll take you're taking the over or the under?
I mean, let's be honest. It's the Navy, so they're probably going to be under, if you know what I mean.
Oh.
Look forward to your litigation after that. By the way, Air Force, that's where real men play.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm from Lincoln, which is home of the British RAF nearby, the Royal Air Force. The Dambusters, 617 and all that. None of this fucking fancy old buggeration down in the ship's fucking dockyard. On the port side, I bet you have been, you bloody puffer.
Okay. Next game is the North Carolina Tar Heels going up against the Virginia Cavaliers. The Tar Heels coming off of a big loss against the Florida State Seminoles. North Carolina are 7-point favorites. The over/under is 61.5. Tar Heels.
I've heard them mentioned before.
They're mostly a basketball school. So for them to show up
sorry, who are they? North Carolina? Oh, yeah, they are. Yeah, I mean, Isn't Jordan, that's where Jordan played.
That's where Jordan came from, yes.
Very famous, yeah.
Yep, them and Duke.
Yeah, no, I'll go with the Tar Heels. Why not?
Oh, Lord. COVID.
Highly professional.
Yes.
Like the rest of this fucking podcast.
I
thought WrestlePlug was fucking uncensored, but this shit is something else.
Next game.
WrestlePlug is positively fucking. That's like fucking. It's like PG by comparison. We're like Toy Story over there. I need to fucking ramp up the aggression and the sexual content of WrestlePlug, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to threaten to fucking finger somebody or something, mind you. Not right now in wrestling with the state of it. Jeez.
Don't do that.
Get it? One person watching this will get
that. The next game is the Oklahoma Sooners, JR's team, going up against the Texas Tech.
I just know the fucking music and fingers to JR.
Going up against the Texas Tech Red Raiders.
The Red Raiders, fucking great. That's got to be some slang term for banging some bird on the period, surely. Got to be. The Red Raiders. Oh, man. Yeah, I've been a Red Raider all my life. Trust me. The ones who like a Red Raiding, they're the filthy ones. They're the ones you want to fucking bag early. You don't want to spend the rest of your life with them, but when you're young, get yourself a Red Raider, mate. Tell me. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Trust me, a filthy one.
Oklahoma are 14.5-point favorites. The over-under.
Imagine if this channel gets monetized, right?
We can't do anything like
based on me making jokes about periods. Like,
hilarious.
Incredible. For anyone watching, I'm actually a very nice person and I get on very well with everybody and I'm not homophobic or anything. But if you're offended by anything I say, go fuck yourself, you fucking liberal melt.
68.5 is the over-under in this game.
68.5, ironically, is the average age of my conquest these days.
Jesus Christ.
Who are we picking? Who's playing? Something about
Oklahoma.
Red Raiders? Oh, I have the Red Raiders, haven't you? Yeah, the fucking tampon team. They'll do great. Go for them.
Going for Texas Tech. I
Texas
like
Tech tampons, yeah.
Yeah, I
Is
like
that
Texas
the Red
Tech.
Raiders? Triple T.
No.
Is Terry Tate playing?
Jesus Christ. No, they're like Zorro.
He got to condense the nonsense.
The Texas Tech is kind of like Zorro. He's the Red Raider is a
what? Suspiciously gay.
It's a masked man in a hat with a red cape riding a black horse.
El Zorro, like Antonio Banderas.
Pretty much.
I mean, how can you not like supremely camp Spaniards in capes?
Oh shit!
Chasing after women's Red Raiders. Go for it.
And then the final game on Saturday.
Like every week. This is great.
Oh yeah, absolutely, we will. And then the final game on this Saturday, top 25 is the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers going up.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Just call yourself KFC and be done with it. What the fuck is that? The Kentucky Hilltoppers. Mm-hmm. Are you gonna give us some French fried potatoes during the game? What the fuck is that?
Going up against
the Hilltoppers. Like, how shit a nickname. Like, oh, we got to the top of a hill once. I suppose we could call ourselves the Hilltoppers. Like, fucking hell, boys.
They're from Bowling Green, Kentucky. I don't know.
Bowling Green, Kentucky. Your home is named after the field in which one of the most boring sports of all time, lawn bowls, is played. A bowling green. Like, fucking hell.
Yes, they're going.
Who's playing next week? Tennis Court, Arkansas.
Western Kentucky are playing the Brigham Young University Cougars, who are 6-0. Brigham Young
Cougars versus Hilltoppers.
Brigham Young is 20.5.
Sorry, Brigham Young or Brigham Young? Because that is a very big difference.
Brigham Young.
Brigham Young. Is that like the catchphrase around there?
They are from Provo, Utah. They're the Mormon school.
Is that an insinuation that people from Utah like to touch kids? Are you suggesting that Mormons like to get their hands dirty? The only thing I really know about Mormons, other than the fact that they knock on my door and pester me every now and then and go, hey man, have you heard about two Jesus Christ? No, actually. I'm finding it hard to believe in one. Never mind two, you fucking cretins. But also, the other thing I know about them is that fantastic film made by the South Park creators, Orgasmo, where that Mormon ends up being a stunt cock double. That's fucking phenomenal, that film. Yeah, and that does not paint Mormons in a good light.
Yes.
Are they into like having more than one wife?
Yes.
Oh, fucking fantastic.
Polygamy.
How are we not all Mormons?
Because they're...
By the way, ladies, you can have all the husbands you want. Just put me in the kitchen and get me to work. I don't mind.
The Cougars are 28.5-point favorites. And
we're going to have some Cougars preying on some Mormons. This should be a good one.
Oh, Jesus. And the over-under is 52. Are you taking Brigham Young or are you taking Western Kentucky?
Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. Fucking Hilltoppers, mate. I can't get over that nickname. That's actually phenomenal. That's up there with Deportivo Wanker in Peru. I think that's fantastic. I'm going to go with the Hilltoppers.
Not even the worst one, though. Honest to God.
There best be more, mate.
There is.
I'm going to go with the Hilltoppers. Fantastic. They're almost as good as the Cake Toppers.
I'm going to go with Brigham Young because they're led by Zach Wilson, who is the second best quarterback.
And also because you like kids, yeah. No, we understand.
Oh, fuck all. All right, next games. This is in
You're the Philip Rivers of college football.
oh my God. This is the ACC.
This is going to offend so many people. If anyone bothered to watch, one day the FBI will find this video and I'm in big trouble.
The Atlantic Coast Conference, couple of games on the docket. The Wake Forest Demon Deacons going up against the Syracuse Orangemen. Wake Forest.
The Wake Forest what?
Demon Deacons.
Demon Deacons?
Yes.
They're not just demons, they're deacons too.
Yes.
As in, wait a minute, what's a deacon?
A deacon is a priest.
Oh, fucking hell. And you had the nerve to give me the business about Brigham Young, and the next game has priests in it. Demon priests. Demon priests versus tangerines, was it?
Orange men.
Yeah, tangerines. Sounds the same thing to me. Or Donald Trump's. I don't know what you want to fucking... Keto molesters, whatever, mate. The fucking orange tangerine lovers versus the deacon demons. Like, Jesus Christ almighty. Who was on meth when they made these fucking... Imagine going to that school. Like, you know, over here, I go to Oxford or Cambridge University and get myself a very good education. Over there, demon deacons got buggered by Brigham Young, and the Hilltoppers. What the fuck is all this stuff? Like, no wonder you lot are batshit insane. Like if you think it's okay to name a school demon priests, well, of course you're going to have Donald Trump as president. Jesus, I'm surprised Kanye West isn't fucking head of state. Like, you're fucking terrifying.
Wake Forest.
That being said, quite fancy the tangerine men in this.
Okay.
Love being orange, mate. Being a Sevilla fan, we love our blood oranges. So roll tangerine.
Oh wow. Wake Forest are 11.5-point favorites. The over/under is 58.5.
Are they called Wake Forest because that's where you wake up after you spent the night at the deacon priests? You know.
No, Wake Forest. I honestly don't know why they're called Wake Forest. They're based out of
probably because of what I said. Because
they're based out of North Carolina.
Have you ever woken up in a forest with a priest on top of you?
No, thank God.
Because that's why it's called Wake Forest.
Oh, that's fucking horrible. Next.
Not nearly as horrible as that now.
Right. The next game is the Virginia Tech. The Virginia Tech Hokies going up against the Louisville Cardinal.
That's probably the most normal names I've heard all day. We'll go for the Cardinal.
All right.
Is it just one Cardinal or Cardinals?
It's Cardinals.
Oh, I was going to say, why? Has there been a budget cut over there? Just the one Cardinal, please. We can't afford any more. Arizona took them all. We'll go with the one Cardinal.
All right. The Hokies are 3.5-point favorites, and the over/under is 67.5.
Hokie over here is a term used for something that's trash.
A Virginia Tech Hokie is a turkey, essentially.
A gobbler.
Gobbler.
Great. There's way too many sexual innuendos. No wonder paedophilia is rampant over there. Jesus.
Next game, because, oh, dear Jesus, next game.
What? You scared we can escape? We're going to get shut down by YouTube, bro.
No.
I'm the Jim Cornette, college football.
We have the Charlotte 49ers.
The Charlotte 49ers. Oh, that pisses me off, that does. They're like, we couldn't pick up our own name, so who's famous? I don't know. Charlotte? Yeah, they're pretty. I know someone called Charlotte, and I love the San Francisco 49ers. Chuck them two together. Good news.
Going up against another prominent basketball team in the Duke Blue Devils.
Oh, yes. Obviously, Duke are ridiculously famous for college basketball, even though I do like my basketball, to be fair. So if we ever get talking about that in March Madness, I'll be having a good time.
9.5-point favorites are Duke. They over/under is 56.
Duke under.
Duke under. Yeah, I'm taking Duke, and I'll stick with under as well.
The Duke of Diabetes, Carl Wilkinson. He'd proud of that.
Going into the American Athletic Conference.
What was the last one then? Was that Canada or something?
No, that was the Atlantic Coastal Conference, the ACC.
Okay, So,
This is
what
the
the fuck?
AAC.
So how does anyone cover college football without having a severe fucking breakdown? I'll be like, oh my God, Cardinals and Blue Devils and molesting priests and Mormons and I don't know what else is going on. It's like a massive... It's just like, imagine if the Warriors film went like 500 hours and had like 10,000 gangs in it. That's basically what it is. My fucking head explodes just hearing it all. Like, no wonder nobody fucking knows. I don't think college football fans know what's going on. No, but that's why everyone supports Alabama, because they can't be fucking asked to work out who anyone else is. They're like, well, we might as well just pick Roll Tide. They're fucking successful. Like,
so we have
supporting the Deacon Batistas.
This game is Friday. We have the East Carolina Pirates going up against the Tulsa Golden Hurricane.
The Golden Hurricane.
Hurricanes.
Hurricane. Oh, more than one.
Yes.
Hurricanes plural. Look out.
Tulsa.
The Miami Hurricanes. Are they still around?
They're still around.
Oh, good. I remember them actually being quite famous.
Tulsa are a 17-point favorite. The over/under is 60.5.
Golden Hurricane by 2.
Golden Hurricane by 2.
If that happens, I want Raws.
Yeah, I'm taking Tulsa. The next game is the Temple.
That's in Oklahoma, isn't it?
Yes. The next game is the Temple.
These are all places I'm going to be banned from when they watch this video. I'm never going to be allowed to go to America again.
You're never allowed to go to Wake Forest. I'm telling you that right now.
Does DC have a college team? Because I love them so much. Love DC. One of the greatest places. That's my home because I'm not allowed anywhere else.
DC essentially doesn't have. They have Capital College, but mostly DC is split up between like Maryland and some
Virginia.
of the other. Yeah, Virginia.
Yeah, because it basically borders like 3 states, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Built on a swamp. It's so fucking hot in DC. I couldn't believe how hot it is. In October, no less.
Yeah, it does get.
It's October over here, right? It's about 2 degrees, and we're getting about 6 inches of rain a day. In DC, it's like, oh yeah, just 40 degrees, no worries. Fucking burn your tits off, bro. What? So random. Beautiful place.
Temple Owls going up against the Tulane Green Wave.
The Tulane Green Wave.
Yes.
What? What do you need? Why do you need two? What is this wave so big it takes over 2 lanes?
No, it's Tulane as in Tulane.
Yeah, that's pretty. I'm pretty sure that's what I just said, did I not?
Well, 2 lanes as would be two lanes. Never mind.
Okay, so
either way.
Oh, Tulane.
Tulane.
That sounds very French. Are they from Louisiana?
They are. They're from New Orleans.
Oh, there you go. Come on, French Quarter. That would explain why it's Tulane.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go with the baguette lovers.
They're a 4-point favorite. The over/under is 50.
I have friends. I'm watching this, and I'm thinking, I'm amazed I have any friends. Because I'm an absolute prick.
The final game for the American Athletic Conference is the Central Florida Golden Knights going against the Houston Cougars. Central Florida. Central Florida.
The XFL when that comes back and all.
Oh, fucking hell. Central Florida are a 2.5-point favorite. The over/under is 82.5.
Jesus Christ. Is someone going to get thumbed in this game?
I mean, to be fair,
you say the Cougars are favourites?
Yes.
By how many?
2.5. Or no. Central Florida is favorite by 2.5.
Central Florida's favourite by 2.5, but the over/under is set at 82.
Yes. Dylan Gabriel, Central Florida's quarterback.
Something fishy there, mate. That sounds like gambling heaven. This sounds like a fixed game. 82 spread.
Dylan Gabriel, in the past 2 games for Central Florida, has thrown 5 touchdowns each game.
Okay, that's probably why. Are they expecting ridiculously high-powered offense here?
Yeah.
Is there actually defense in college? Is anyone actually good at defending?
SEC games are very defensive. So are Big Ten sometimes. Big 12.
Big 14, yeah.
The Big 12, they're not bothered. It's all about
the Big 12 and the Big 10.
Yeah. And
How
then
many's in the Big 12?
And then there's the Pac-12.
Okay, how many's in the Pac-12?
Pac-12? Let's see here.
How many's in the Big 12 as well?
Pac-12 have 3, 6. The Pac-12 have actually 12 because they were originally called the Pac-10.
Well done, Pac-12, for knowing how to count.
And the Big 12 have 3, 6, 9, 10. So they should be the Big 10.
So the Big 12 has 10, the Big 10 has 14, and the Pac-12 has 12.
Welcome to college football.
Welcome to America's fucking educational standpoint.
Talking about the Big 12.
No wonder you have a record amount of homeless.
Oh, fuck. Talking about the Big 12, there's only one other game that wasn't mentioned so far in the Big 12. That's the TCU. They're the Texas Christian University Horned Frogs.
Oh, God, watch out. Religious.
Going up against the Baylor Bears.
Yeah, I know Baylor.
TCU,
I'm going to go with the
TCU
Baylor Bears, mate.
All right, TCU
Bears versus religion.
Oh, wow.
Don't
TCU,
get so testy. You're not a man of God, please. And if you are, I'm about to rinse you.
No. TCU are a 2.5-point favorite. Over/under is 48.
I am going to go with the Baylor Bears to cover.
I'm going to go with the Baylor Bears as well because TCU just play like shit.
Yeah,
Friday
as well. So.
Friday's game. Now we're going to the Big Ten. Friday game.
Is that the one that's got? Wait a minute. Big Ten's got 14, right?
Yes, Big Ten has 14. Okay. Yes. Glad we established that. The Minnesota Golden Gophers coming off of a loss against the not a loss, an absolute rubbing against the Golden.
Rubbing, not drubbing. They got rubbed out, mate. That's what happened there. They got rubbed right off. They did. Sounds like a good weekend to me. I don't know what I'm complaining about. I haven't been rubbed in ages.
Oh my god! They got drubbed by the Michigan.
Drubbed. That's exactly what I was talking about. I was not talking about getting a crafty hand job off of a very cheap prostitute.
Oh, they are going up against the Maryland Terrapins, or as we like to call them, the Fighting Scott Van Pelts.
Is that his alma mater?
That's his alma mater, yes.
I can't believe I know that term. So I hate that because I love terrapins. They're actually beautiful little creatures. So I'm not going to take the piss. I'm going to root for Scott Van Pelt's boys.
Minnesota are 20-point favorites over Maryland. The over/under is 61.
Who are the Terrapins? Maryland.
Maryland.
Yep. Yeah, we're going with Maryland. Fuck
we're
Minnesota.
Going for Maryland. Okay.
Yeah.
I think Minnesota's going to win, but I don't think they're getting the over.
They better do if they're 20-point favorites.
Yeah, I'm taking the under on that one, actually, because
I don't think Terrapins, mate. Scott Van Pelt plays in that game, all right?
He'll start at he'll be the backup quarterback for 2 years.
He'll stare at them. The shine off of his incredibly bold forehead will blind the opposition from scoring.
By the way, Maryland's starting quarterback is Tualia Tagovailoa, Tua's brother.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Younger, I take it?
He was actually, yes, younger. He was actually in the Alabama system.
They got like an island. They sound very islander.
Hawaii.
Polynesian. Hawaii.
Polynesian
then, yeah.
Polynesian.
Okay.
Yeah,
they're fucking units, those boys, aren't they? Fucking hell. So I get mistaken for an islander all the time, but I have no idea why.
Tualia was at Alabama, but he transferred to Maryland so he could actually get playing time.
Is Tualia, does he realise that his second name, Aaliyah, is a girl's name?
I don't think he cares.
Nah, probably not. He's probably massive and I give a fuck. He probably squeezed me like a small watermelon.
The next game on the Big Ten docket is the Purdue Boilermakers going up against the
Boilermakers. Oh, this is great. We've gone from like animals to fucking cock munchers to religion, and now we've arrived at the working class heroes, the Boilermakers. These lads, right, have really struggled. Most of these colleges can afford decent educations. This lot is just apprenticeships to make boilers. Happy days. Count yourselves lucky to be here, boys.
They are going up against the Illinois Fighting Illini.
I'm sorry, the what? The Illinois Fighting Illini?
Yes.
Which is basically Illinois, but pronounced differently.
No.
So it's the Illinois fighting Illinois.
Illinois, the Fighting Illini are a tribal of Native America.
What, in Chicago?
Not in Chicago. Illinois is based out of Champaign.
Champaign, Illinois.
Yes.
Champagne, as we like to call it. A little bit of the bubbly. Fantastic stuff.
Yes.
Do you know what? Actually, I'm very, very hot on Native American respect, so I'm going to go with the Illini tribe just because the fucking state. The way you lot treated the Native Americans is disgraceful. You should be ashamed of yourselves. By the way, that entire country is built on immigration. Go fuck yourself.
Oh, wow. All right.
Roll Chicago.
Wow.
The Windy City, baby.
You just love that roll thing, don't you?
Hey, I just like roll. I think it's quite cool. Roll Tide, roll Chicago, roll the dice.
Roll the dice.
NFL votes. Make your voice heard this election. Learn more at nfl.com/vote.
Oh, wow. All right. So the final game on this Big Ten week is the Northwestern Wildcats going against the Iowa Hawkeyes.
Oh, those are boring names.
Iowa are 2.5-point favorites, even though they're 0-1, and Northwestern is 1-0, and the over/under is 46.
Northwestern has quite the tradition of creating journalists, doesn't it? That's my club.
Yes.
We'll go with Northwestern.
All right. I think Iowa. I actually think Iowa might pull this one off. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, don't you know for sure, then, eh?
Are they in Canada?
No.
Oh, okay.
The next game is the Conference USA. Their docket has this. Here we go. Here's the good one.
Wait for this.
The University of Texas San Antonio Roadrunners going up against
the University of Texas San Antonio Roadrunners. That's like 2 in 1. Don't be so greedy. Give up a nickname to somebody else. Can't have all of them. It's not fair. Although Roadrunners, me. If that sound effect isn't played every time they score a fucking rushing touchdown, I will be furious.
And they are going up against the Florida Atlantic Owls.
Let's go with the Roadrunners, mate.
All right. I like the Roadrunners as well.
Yeah, man. Why are we going to fucking have them on the run? Do they have acne crates in the end zone?
Bird seed all over.
Oh, that'd be amazing if they lure the owls.
That'd
be fucking awesome. Seriously, if I was a running back for that fucking alma mater, I would literally be doing Roadrunner impressions all the while I was running with the ball. Like, beep, 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 be fucking ripping the piss. I would drive my teammates insane.
Yes. We were going to get the University of North Texas Mean Green going up against the UTEP Miners or the University of Texas El Paso Miners, but that was postponed due to COVID-19.
Team of miners. And we're back again with the Christian schools. Also, was it Mean Green? Is that named after Joe Green by any chance?
No.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yes.
Mean Joe Green, the kind of man who could nail your ass to a tree for a bottle of Coke.
Absolutely. The next game we have are the Rice Owls.
Owls made of rice.
Yes. Going up against the...
When does Hogwarts Athletic come into this? There's be a lot of owls running around. Do we have the Ravenclaw FC Diamondbacks?
Yeah.
Just make up names. Just seriously, I swear to God, the same people who make up these names are the same people who do creative on Raw every week. This is fucking hilarious stuff. Vince McMahon should fucking hire a load of these people to fucking run his TV shows.
Oh, Jesus. We are also getting, Rice are facing the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles.
That's a relatively normal name by comparison. Let's go with the Rice Owls, baby.
All right, Rice Owls.
Roll Rice.
Roll Rice, indeed. Let's see if Rice...
Or as we call it in Japan, sushi.
Fucking hell. The University of Alabama Birmingham Blazers going up against...
Excuse me? Whoa. You can't just power through these. The University of what?
Alabama Birmingham Blazers.
Okay, first of all, there's a Birmingham over here. It's a shithole, right? Now, second of all, and also that's where it probably got the name, because I know Alabama's a bit of a dump and all. Sorry, mate, but it is. It just is. Oh, come on. That's a state where you're allowed to marry your own wife. Your own mum, sorry. Your own sister, your own cousin, your own... Well, basically. Keep it in the family. Incest, not for the whole family. Anyway, sorry. I'm just trying to offend as many states as possible.
I can see this.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no. We'll give Maryland a bit of love because they're near DC. Yeah, and obviously and also Colorado's beautiful. Free weed, baby. Free weed.
Yeah.
That explains Drew Lock being a pile of shit, actually. Probably high as fuck.
Drew Lock came from Missouri.
Missouri.
Yeah.
Missouri. So who have we got here? We've got the Birmingham Blue State Alabama fuckwads versus who? What?
The University of Alabama Birmingham Blazers going up against the Louisiana Tech. Oh Jesus, I can't remember what their team name is.
Well, that's not very good, is it? Do your job, mate. Supposed to be the professional here.
The Louisiana Tech Bulldogs.
Oh, that's just... How many teams are called the Bulldogs as well? You think I like the Bulldogs because that's a very British dog.
Absolute shit ton.
Yeah, I can imagine. Love the British Bulldogs, man.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, classic throwback. Let's go with the Birmingham, blaze them up, get high, and then bugger some children, Alabama, and whatever they are.
Oh, okay.
This podcast in no way or form condones any behaviour towards minors in a sexual way.
Not at all.
No. For the Rivers.
So the next game are from the Mountain West Conference. We actually have one going in progress right now. The Colorado State University Rams going up against the Fresno State Bulldogs.
Go for the Rams. Colorado, baby. Come on.
All right.
Land of the free, home of the Super Bowl 50 champions. Nice. Excellent weed. Good state. Great mountains. Beautiful place.
Yeah, here we go.
Roll Colorado.
Oh, dear Jesus.
Roll for initiative.
Roll for initiative.
It must be a Dungeons and Dragons team, surely.
That's great.
Yeah.
The next game...
I'm going to find the Roll Tide jerseys. I'm going to put Roll for initiative instead. That'd be great.
That's fucking great.
There you go. Nerds will buy that.
The next game is played tomorrow. That is the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors.
Oh, wow. I bet they get rinsed a lot for that name. They don't need any abuse from me. They've already got it bad enough.
Going up against the Wyoming Cowboys.
Cowboys versus Rainbows. Go for the Rainbows. I love Hawaii. Looks like somewhere I'd love to be. I would love to go to Hawaii. I love Islanders. Such friendly people, amazing food. I actually kill to go to Hawaii. It looks amazing.
Indeed.
And also, I think I'd fit in because they're big boys out there. They like their food, man. Big units of men. I appreciate that. Let's go with the Rainbow Warriors.
All right. I agree with the Rainbow Warriors, even though
Polynesian love.
Wyoming's a 1-point favorite.
Yeah, I mean, when I hear Wyoming, I just think Westerns.
Yeah, exactly. That's why they're the Cowboys. At least I hope.
You would hope so, yeah.
Yeah. Unless it was some Brokeback Mountain shit.
I was going to say, maybe they're mechanics for horses. I don't know.
Oh, my God. The next game is the New Mexico Lobos going up.
Wow. Racist much? Why don't you just call them the Beaners? Fucking terrible. The New Mexico Lobos. Fucking hell. En fuego.
Well, Lobo in Espanol is, I believe, wolf.
And tengo el gato los pantalones means I have a giant cat in my pants. Fact check it. Astrid, if you're watching this, fact check that for me. You're Spanish.
Going up against the San Jose State Spartans.
There's a big noon kickoff, Saturday 10 Eastern, Michigan State versus Michigan.
Yep.
Our 13th, ranked 13th. Yeah, I know my shit. You know why that? Because there's an advert on Fox.
There's an advert.
I've got the Carolina game on in the background.
Nice. So, are you a Lobo guy or are you a Spartan?
I mean, fucking Mexico has had it fucking hard enough with you lot, so we've got to go with New Mexico, surely.
Okay.
How is that not the most dangerous place on earth to play American football?
I have no idea.
Terrifying. Do they play in the Azteca?
What do you mean?
Their stadium. You know that humongous Mexican stadium in New Mexico?
No, I'm not sure.
What do they? Because if they play in there, fucking hell, what an atmosphere! That is a beautiful stadium.
The
NFL getting there once a year, don't they? It's fantastic.
I thought that was in Mexico.
Yeah, isn't New Mexico part of Mexico?
New Mexico is right by Arizona.
Why? Why is New Mexico? I thought New Mexico was the capital of Mexico.
No, New Mexico. The
Mexico
capital of Mexico. Yeah, the capital of Mexico is Mexico City.
Oh yeah, because that's such a massive differentiation from New Mexico. Why is it called New Mexico? Because a load of immigrants went there.
I guess.
This is where you're desperately struggling not to be racist. I can just tell. Written on your face, don't say anything bad about Mexicans. I don't want to get stabbed. I don't want the cartel to visit me. I don't understand why it's next to Arizona. I don't understand that. Why is New Mexico just like it's like New Hampshire? By the way, I used to live in the original Hampshire in England. Like, why do you need a new one? The first one's fucking boring enough.
The next game is the San Diego State Aztecs going up against the Utah State Aggies.
Aggies versus Aztecs. I've got to go with the Aztecs, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course. Aztecs all day. The Nevada Wolfpack going up against the University of Nevada. Going up against the University.
Don't mess around with the Wolfpack.
The University of Nevada, Las Vegas Running Rebels.
So the Running Rebels versus the Wolfpack. Please tell me the Wolfpack comes out to the NWO Wolfpack.
I don't think so.
Mate,
I know.
I'm going to message them and ask them, please, just 1 week, and I will be your biggest fans ever. Change your logo to, like, red NWO, mate. Sorted. Kevin Nash should fucking play quarterback. Be amazing. Get Sting to come down from the rafters and deal with those dirty rebels. Let's go with the Wolfpack, because I actually really fucking like that nickname. Finally, we found a name I like. Wolfpack is sick, man.
Wolfpack, indeed. Now we'll go to the MAC. MAC is close to where I'm at. That's one of the conferences that is very close to us because the Mid-American Conference.
How many of these are
there's a lot.
Is there one guy who sits there and covers all of this? Because he must literally be, he's probably just a skeleton at this point. He's probably been it has been 84 years. He's just sitting there like a corpse trying to cover 4,000 games a week.
They need Stephen Hawking to do it. I want to watch football.
My college football means a lot to me.
Jesus Christ.
Why not? We've offended everybody else.
I'm going
to offensive podcast in the history of podcasts.
All right, so the first game on the MAC schedule, because this is the first game
of the schedule.
This is the first game of the MAC. They're starting their season.
So you might say it's the return of the MAC.
Yes, it is the return of the MAC.
Return of the MAC. I'm so happy right now. I'm supporting the MAC.
All right, we have the Bowling Green State University Falcons going up against the Toledo Rockets.
Let's go with the Rockets, baby. Roll Rockets.
Yes.
Red Rocket, baby. Is that what Andy do?
That is the biggest rivalry here I'm from Stony Ridge, Ohio. Toledo and Bowling Green are two of the biggest cities around us, and that is our biggest rivalry.
Did you say you're from Stony Ridge?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I've had many in Stony Ridge in my time.
So there's your local sports for you. I did say local sports before. Next game is the Eastern Michigan Eagles going up against the Kent Golden Flashes.
Golden Flashes?
The Kent State Golden Flashes. You would know Kent State because who was from Kent State? Famous wrestler.
Oh, Dolph Ziggler.
Yes.
Oh, that was a total guess. A total guess because I know he's a wrestler. That's all I know.
Very good.
An actual amateur wrestler. Yeah, no, fair enough. I mean, I'm going to go with Kent State because I actually live right next to Kent County in England. So fuck it.
There you go. Okay.
Bit of props for Kent. Go on. There you go. We'll show a bit of love for the return of the MAC.
Yes.
The mac and cheese division. Let's roll.
Oh, my Lord. We have the Western Michigan Broncos going up against the Akron Zips.
Let's go Broncos! Western Michigan. That's my next set. That's my other college football team. Come on.
Of course.
Western Michigan, baby. Let's go Broncos.
All right.
Drew Lock should play for them.
By the way,
get a touchdown.
The Akron Zips, their mascot is a kangaroo.
All right, Bonza, mate. Crikey, mate, Jangles. We're going to fucking rock up and play some of this American football, eh? The kangaroo zips. Zippy. Zippy. Yeah, mate. Zippy. Yeah. Let's put another shrimp on the American barbie.
The next game we'll have is the Buffalo Bulls going up against the Northern Illinois Huskies.
The Buffalo Bulls, right? Have you ever been to No, you probably haven't been to Asia. I mean, God forbid, you probably never left the state. When you go to I know you've probably been to England a couple of times because you claim to be half English, which is very amusing to me. When you go, for instance, I went to Malaysia once, and there's a black market in Kuala Lumpur, as there is in most Asian countries, you'll find, and you can get all kinds of cheap shit things, Rolexes and things like that. And I feel like at some point I would walk past the sports department in the black market and see a Buffalo Bulls jersey as opposed to a Buffalo Bills one for about $5 happy time, and that shit would be the world's greatest NFL knockoff. Yeah, it's not even a joke. I truly believe it.
To be fair, Khalil Mack came from Buffalo.
Oh, we're back on the Mac, are we? Khalil Mack, turn on the Mac and cheese. Fantastic stuff.
Happy days. The next game is the Ohio Bobcats going up against the Central Michigan Chippewas.
Chippewas. What's a Chippewa? Is that like a beaver?
No, that's a Native American.
Well, some Native American is furious right now because I just referred to him as a beaver. Those stupid Americans take our land, and then Englishmen call us beaver.
No.
So offensive.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, please. You had a team called the Redskins for 60-odd years. Sue me. Actually, you will. That's America in a nutshell, suing people. Teddy Bridgewater, 14 and 20, 138 yards, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions. Not a good evening for him, 25-17 for the Falcons. And I had the Panthers as well. Fuck's sake. Terrible. At least I put money on it because I'm not done. Oh, sorry, college football. Let's go with I forgot the saying. Mac and cheese.
The Ohio Bobcats or the Central Michigan Chippewas.
Let's go with the Chippewas because I offended their religion. Beavers.
And now we've got the Ball State Cardinals going up against.
Did you say the Ball State?
Ball, B-A-L-L.
As in, like, state of your nuts. Ball State. The Ball State. The Ball State. You know that the British would have a lot of fun with that. The Bollock State. Come on, man.
The ball.
I mean, you called the Ball State. Literally, the whole idea of this is to be good with a football, right? And you're called the Ball State. You better be the best team in the country if you're called the Ball State. No. State of the ball, we should know.
Right. They are the Cardinals, and they are going up against the Miami of Ohio Redhawks.
As opposed to the Miami of Florida.
Yes.
The Miami of what?
Miami, Ohio Redhawks.
This is all in. I take it the majority of this is in Ohio, right? Hence,
yeah. Ohio, Illinois, Buffalo.
Mid-America, is that right?
Mid-America, yeah. Okay. Michigan.
Let's go with the Ball State.
All right. And now we go to the SEC, which is probably the best conference.
This is where we find out they're only about a third of the way through, and this is why I'm having such a good time with it.
The best conference in college football is the SEC.
Yeah, SEC is, even I know that the SEC is where actual proper teams play.
Yes. Two games that we didn't mention, the Louisiana State University Tigers, or LSU.
Oh, I know LSU.
Going up against
the Nets gang.
Yes, going up against the Auburn Tigers.
LSU have really been struggling this season, haven't they?
They have.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Auburn.
All right. Auburn just came off of a big loss to – oh, good Lord.
Tigers! Go Tigers!
Yep. We'll just do that.
Tigers will win this game.
Tigers.
Guaranteed.
All right. Yeah, for sure. Now we have the Ole Miss Rebels going up against the Vanderbilt Commodores.
Vanderbilt. They're another good basketball franchise. Ole Miss.
Ole Miss.
Yeah, is that Mississippi, I assume?
Yes, Mississippi.
Marvelous.
And nobody really cares about the Sun. Well, we'll do the Sun Belt because some of the names.
Does that Zippy team that you mentioned earlier, the Kangaroo Lads, do they come out to Tommy Kangaroo Downs Sport? Because that'd be fantastic stuff. Tommy Kangaroo Downs Sport, Tommy Kangaroo Down.
No, Akron. I can't even remember what they. I know they come out to like a Zippy.
South Utah didgeridoos, mate.
Right.
Right.
The Sun Belt, which is just for comedic value because some of these teams are hilarious. We have the South Alabama Jaguars going up against the Georgia Southern Eagles.
I hate anything the Jaguars.
Georgia Southern ended up winning that game. That game actually is a final now. It was played tonight, yes. We have, obviously, we talked about the Chanticleers. The Troy Trojans going up against the Arkansas State Red Wolves.
I mean, Troy Trojans sounds quite, legit. Sounds like, you don't fuck with the Troy Trojans, so. What, Moose? I don't know.
No.
Moose. Let's go with the Trojans.
Yes.
Do they have horses?
They do not. COVID.
What the fuck are you doing with your life?
COVID.
Trojan horse. Pull your thumbs out.
COVID. They aren't allowed to have a horse.
No, exactly. And they're obviously not allowed to be in close proximity because of COVID as well.
Indeed.
Exactly. So you couldn't ram them all in a Trojan horse. Plus, if one guy farts, that's game over.
Then we have
we agreed, no farting in the horse.
We have the Appalachian State Mountaineers going up against the Louisiana Monroe Red Hawks.
Red Hawks.
Appalachian State are very known for beating the University of Michigan. That was one of the biggest upsets in college football until, they actually started tracking them. And then they're like, oh, my God, there's more.
Yeah.
Then we have
out tonight.
the University of Louisiana Lafayette Raging Cajuns going up against the Texas State Wildcats.
Wildcats.
All right. Next.
Are you actually writing down all these predictions?
I am.
You poor bastard. Have fun covering all these, because I'm not going to fucking track them.
All
I'll
right.
have forgotten all these team names by next week, and you'll get the same jokes again.
Right.
I'll see if I can come out with completely different material.
Let me see if I can find another one. Where the hell is that all of them?
Have we done every college game in the country?
Yes, every college game in the country.
All done?
All done.
Jesus Christ.
So that's your predictions, folks.
When we started this, I'm pretty sure I was 35. I'm now 37.
Oh, that's funny.
Seriously, I watched my face age during this process.
Well, I mean, we didn't even get to the FCS team.
This stadium behind me was full when we started.
I mean, like I said, we haven't even got to the FCS or the Division II school.
Why haven't we then? Crack on, mate. Where are
That's
these?
the ones where they get kind of freaky and special.
And you thought that you would neglect the most hilarious of them with me around.
Okay, fine. We have
I want every college game ever produced this weekend. I want all of us. I want them all covered. I want predictions, every single one.
Okay. We have
cool. I don't need to sleep. I'll die in this fucking chair.
We have the Southeast Missouri Red Hawks going up against the Southern Illinois Salukis.
Salukis.
Okay.
Sounds like a solution for fucking lube.
Oh, let's see here.
See how many people I can offend in this next hour.
I was waiting for it. Yeah.
No
Love Big Sky.
Velvet Sky.
The Big South. We have
the Big South.
We have the University of North Alabama going up against. Oh wait, that's next week. Never mind.
What kind of roll tide are they?
Right.
Come on, get this week's, mate.
I am.
Yeah, see? He's such a fucking Hoosier. He only likes all the big teams. He don't know where all the small divisions are at.
Fucking hell. Well, no, they're all postponed.
I was going to say, we all covered the mac and cheese division. Surely
They've all postponed due to COVID-19.
All of them?
All the lower leagues, yeah.
That sucks.
I know. Like, we didn't even get to touch on, like, the Murray State Racers or anything like that. The Georgetown Bulldogs and the,
How many Bulldogs? Get your own nicknames.
The Fordham Rams, the Lehigh Dragons, the Bucknell Bisons. Fucking, we didn't even touch any of the. Oh, the Southern League is in. Okay.
Thank God. Fucking COVID-19 ruining my fun.
We have the Abilene Christian Wildcats going up against the Mercer Bears.
Let's go Bears.
All right. Both teams.
I like that. Want something
fun. Then we have.
Just so we're clear, for anyone who is offended, it's 3:30 in the morning. Blow me.
What is this one?
Suck on my Egyptian cane.
Who is this? Like, seriously, who is this? This doesn't even have a...
Oh, seriously?
The Western Colorado Mountaineers going up against the Stephen F. Austin Lumberjacks.
Oh, fantastic. That's a manly fucking college outfit, that is. Lumberjacks versus, again, it's my home state, baby. Got to roll with Colorado. Those Mountaineers, mate. They know how to climb.
And then we have the Missouri Western Griffins. Going up against the Central Arkansas Bears.
That was a real anticlimax. Let's go with the first one, which I've totally forgotten already.
All right. Some of these other ones have... Oh, this one's going. We have the Chardon State. Jesus Christ. It doesn't even say who they are. Never mind. That's a blow. Okay, that's it.
That's it.
That's all of them that I can find. I mean, like I said, most of these are postponed due to COVID.
Yeah, that's still a lot of games, isn't it? When you consider how many of these games are going to have actual fans in?
All of them. All of them will have fans, but it's only going to be at like 15, 20.
Do you think that maybe the very high mortality rate in America has something to do with this nonsense? I mean, we can't talk. We're trying to kill off as many as possible as we go. But, I mean, you guys have got us pegged. Something rotten.
Oh, Jesus. But, yeah, we've got all fans are allowed in, but it's only up to like 10, 15% capacity.
Yeah, which is... Yeah, I can understand that.
And for some of these smaller stadiums, that's only like a couple thousand people.
Yeah, although some of the bigger ones, like I can't remember which. One of them has like 100,000, doesn't it?
Ohio State, Michigan Stadium, Bryant-Denny Stadium have over 100,000 seats.
Like college over here is and university is such a different prospect to you guys. You might get like 20 people going to watch a university football team. Mad.
Yeah.
Because our education is so different.
Yeah. See, you don't go to Oxford or Cambridge to go play football.
No, you don't. You go there to fucking learn.
Right. You go
and also to be a pompous twat who ends up buggering young boys.
Some of these other schools, you go to the school just to play sports.
Yeah, exactly. It's a lot of it's set up, for sports. So.
Oh my God! Yeah. Atlanta ended up beating Carolina.
It did. It didn't look like a very good game. I watched the second half. It was a bit boring.
Fucking hell. But yeah, that's it. That is it. There's only one other team that I wanted to talk about.
It has been 84 years.
That is the Liberty Flames. They are undefeated. And they are
Flames of Liberty.
Yes. They are actually... They've only had a football team for a couple of years, and they are another team that's undefeated and possibly could make a run in the top 25.
No.
Which would be fantastic, especially if Coastal Carolina can stay in, because at the end of the year, Coastal Carolina...
That Chanticleers.
Yep. The Chanticleers and
There's
Liberty.
a chandelier, fucking Chanticleer.
It's Coastal Carolina and Liberty.
I want to swing from the Chanticleers. The Chanticleers.
God.
How do they not come out to that? Come on.
I don't know.
It makes sense. Coastal Carolina.
It does make sense. It does make sense. But, yep.
I have actually rather briefly been to Raleigh, North Carolina.
Oh, nice.
I stopped over. That was my stopover flight.
Oh, very cool.
I had a bagel there, and then I got on another plane and went home.
That is nice. That is college football for the week. We'll come back on Sunday and show off the results.
All 512 of them.
It's not 512.
No, it's 312. I do apologise.
But
have fun writing them all down and covering all of those.
Yeah.
Jesus, you might have to hire a statistician just to fucking cover this shit for us. Seriously, if you got an accountant, get him to fucking do it. He can earn his money.
I've got an accountant. She's right here. Right, honey?
I am not an accountant.
I really wish at that point, for the podcast's sake, she'd just gone, fuck you, Jeremy.
Well, she did say she's not an accountant. He was hoping
That's not the same as fuck you, Jeremy, though, is it?
He was hoping you would curse me out on the podcast since we're recording still.
I had a feeling you were recording. I was being respectful to patrons.
On air, not loud enough. Which I'm sure you have a problem with as well.
Ow. Ow! I have no problem making her loud. Thank you very much. Go fuck yourself.
Ding! Yeah, especially when the fucking Bills come in. Hi-oh! And I ain't talking about the Buffalo Bills either.
Are you talking about the Buffalo Bills?
The Buffalo Bulls, mate. The knockoff Rolex of American football.
They are definitely the knockoff of the Buffalo.
Black market special.
The Buffalo Bulls. Special. All right, folks. Well,
Not
if you are
the San Francisco 47ers,
I will gladly, if you are actually watching this car crash.
Nobody's watching it. Nobody's watching this, mate. I can guarantee it. Anyone who's watched this all the way through, leave a comment below, and I'll send you some money. I will. I'm poor as shit. I'll send you $5. Why not? Anyone who's watched this in full, who can remember all my predictions, you can have $5 on them. No problem.
Oh shit. So
that's limited to $5, of course. Only one person's getting $5. But the rest of you. Whoever gets in there, got the race to the end of the world's worst podcast. The winner gets $5. And a greater understanding of how terrible this Brit is when it comes to college football. It's funny, isn't it? I could speak about the NFL in great detail and statistics for days. You stick me in front of college football, and honestly, I'm like a retarded child in front of a box of Rice Krispies. No chance. I'll sit there and count them all day.
Oh my god.
I know, right? What is that thing behind you, by the way?
Oh, this is the national championship. Hold on a second here. It is the national championship trophy. And January 11th in Miami is where the 2021 national title game is.
7 days before my birthday.
Oh, wow. So, please leave a like. Please leave a like and subscribe and a comment down below if you actually did.
I'm pretty sure I've just sat here for the last 2.5 hours and discussed every college football team ever in existence. So if someone doesn't go to paypal.me/HarbingerPW, you better send me some fucking money. I deserve money. Give me money. Go to wrestleplug.bigcartel.com and buy a t-shirt. Go to prowrestlingtees.com/wrestleplug and buy a t-shirt. Go to paypal.me/HarbingerPW and send me large amounts of cash. I demand money right now. Also, buy me nudes. Send me nudes. And OnlyFans. If you've got an OnlyFans, leave that link too, and I might sign up for that. But yeah, most of all, send me nudes. I will accept dick pics, but I probably will forward them to, Jeremy's missus. Because, more sausage, the better. But yeah, send me money. I'm poor. I need money.
Oh my god.
Plus, Jeremy hasn't paid me for my work yet.
That's why he's doing this podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. So I can shield myself. Jeremy hasn't paid me yet because he basically sees me as a slave because I'm brown. So ultimately, if you guys can send me some money, that'd be nice.
I told you why I haven't paid you yet.
Yeah, I'm waiting till Friday for my money. Otherwise, things are going to get real Stewie Griffin and fucking Brian from Family Guy up in here.
Where's my money, Brian? Where's my money, Brian?
You got till 5 o'clock. You get me, Jeremy? You've got till 5 o'clock. Clean yourself up.
Fucking hell.
Fucking
I
hell.
can't even do. I'm done.